Hello friends, welcome to my new data structures and algorithm in Java tutorial series video. Friends, in this tutorial we will discuss how to represent doubly linked list in Java. So friends, in my previous tutorials I discussed about singly linked list. So in this tutorial I will be discussing about doubly linked list. So friends, when we discussed about singly linked list, so it was a one-way linked list. It had only two things. One was the data and other was the pointer to next list node. But if you see in doubly linked list, it is actually a two-way linked list. So if you see a doubly linked list, we have this list node which has basically three things. One is the actual data which it holds, and another is the next pointer. So this next pointer points to the node which is just after it, and it also has a previous pointer which points to a node just before it. So this way it's a two-way linked list. So in doubly linked list, suppose if we are given any particular node, then we can use that node to navigate the list in both forward and backward direction. If you would have watched my previous tutorial on singly linked list, then we saw that we could only move in forward direction in singly linked list. So it's not possible to move in backward direction when we are using the singly linked list, but with doubly linked list we can move forward and backward in the both direction. And one other difference between singly linked list and doubly linked list is like a node in singly linked list can only be deleted if we have a pointer to its previous node. But in doubly linked list, we can delete the node even if we don't have pointer to its previous node. So as you saw that singly linked list moves in forward direction. So in order to break any chain or any node in between the singly linked list, we usually need a pointer to its previous node to delete the node after it. But in doubly linked list, as we have these two pointers which helps us in traversing forward and backward, then we don't need any pointer to its previous node. So from doubly linked list, implement the list node with a slight different way than singly linked list. So the list node in singly linked list had data and a pointer to the next list node. But in doubly linked list, the list node has data, a pointer to the next list node and a pointer to the previous list node. So you can see this is how we represent a list node in doubly linked list. So if you want to represent a doubly linked list, then it's something like usually we have this head and tail pointers. So the head points to the first node and the tail points to the last node. So you can see each list node has data, a pointer to its next node and a pointer to its previous node. So usually the head points to the first node and its previous is null, and the tail points to the last node whose next pointer points to null. So it's like a two-way linked list where each node has one next and one previous. So this is how they form a chain where each node refer to other node next to it and a node previous to it. So the traversing becomes easier in forward and backward direction. So let's say suppose we have a pointer to this third node, then if you want to traverse to the forward, then we can use this next pointer and traverse forward. And if you want to traverse backwards, then we can use this previous pointer to traverse backwards. So this is basically an advantage of doubly linked list over singly linked list. So friends, in this tutorial we discussed about how to represent a doubly linked list in Java. And in my next tutorial I will be discussing the way to implement the doubly linked list in Java. I hope you will like this video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks, have a nice day.